Wrestling 911.
From the front row this evening, folks, I'm your host, Michael Wood, and we've got a big event planned for you tonight. This is Vintage Wrestling, and you're watching Fallout. Now, I have to talk about something even bigger than Fallout. I know it's hard to imagine, but Vintage Wrestling on January 16th, 2010 has their biggest show to date. It is the WrestleMania of indie wrestling shows. It's called Wrestle Brawl. It's going to be in Sanford, Florida, the home of SCW, an organization that ran for 10 years, now defunct, is now home to Vintage Wrestling, and Wrestle Brawl is where it's at. You're going to see Sam the Stimulus Shaw, the Vintage Wrestling heavyweight champion, taking on none other than the top-rated superstar in Florida, Bruce Santee. You're also going to see the genius, Leaping Lanny Poffo, taking on Aaron Epic. And there in the ring, you saw Eric Cooper, the essential Eric Cooper, with a big suplex. Referee Dan going for the count, only getting the 2 count here. But let's talk about that. Vintage Wrestling, folks. Bruce Santee, possibly the top-rated wrestler in Florida today, is going to be managed by none other than Tamara Sitch, Tammy Cinch. Yep, that's Sunny, folks. We've got big news, all sorts of announcements. Make sure you check out Wrestling911.com. And there's Simon Says with a big move on that young individual, going for the cover. Dan only counts for 2, and he's going to have to keep working this man. For those of you who are interested in learning more about wrestling in Florida, make sure you check out Wrestling911.com. And there you see Simon Says with that leg scissors applied across the stomach and chest of this young individual. Simon Says really keeping the breath out of him. Simon Says really, it looks like he's got that arm locked in. 2 count now. Dan the Man, the referee, counting for 2. You see tag team partner Bobby Fonta on the ring apron, trying to get the crowd into this, trying to get his hot tag in. But so far, no luck for Bobby Fonta, as Eric Cooper and Simon Says, the Emerald Emperor of the Ring, Simon Says, are well in control of this match. Now Simon with a missed clothesline, drop kick to the back of the head, possibly the neck, the external occipital protuberance, as Gorilla Monsoon used to call it, getting hit in the back of the head. Bobby Fonta really working the crowd, trying to get some momentum in this match. Maybe gonna pick up that big tag, very important tag here, folks. Bobby Fonta has got to get in the ring, as Cooper and Says have done a great job of cutting off that ring and tag teaming their young opponent. Fonta, one of the bright young stars in Central Florida. You'll see him all over the state of Florida. Now with the tag in, hot tag to Fonta, clothesline takes down Cooper, big shoulder block on Says, and Bobby Fonta with that spinning heel kick. Now another duck under, boom! Just uses his head on that one. Now going in, big clothesline by Fonta. Fonta with a big running bulldog DDT clothesline. I don't know what that was. 1, 2, only got the 2 count though. Fonta has some real fire in his belly. I gotta hand it to this young man. He is really just in great shape now, possibly the best shape I've ever seen Fonta in, slamming these 2 guys together. Says and Cooper in a very precarious situation. Look at that. Great tag team specialty there. Simon with the salute goes down face first. And now Fonta mounting Simon, putting him up. Gonna go for some closed fist. I don't think that's legal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting them down. The crowd loves it. Dan the Man trying to break this up. Great tag team specialty right here. Eric Cooper needs a breather in that corner. Has seen better days. Reversal, and Simon Says with a big clothesline. Now Simon duck under. Bobby Fonta going for that rock bottom like maneuver. Should be going for the cover here. Hooks the leg. The 1, 2. And Fonta just can't keep playing that numbers game. Certainly 2-on-1 is no good for Fonta. Big chop across the chest now by Eric Cooper, setting up Fonta. Reversal now by Fonta into the ropes now. Fonta comes in, grabs the legs, throws him to the side, and a backcracker for Eric Cooper. That's gotta hurt, folks. Fonta now, look at this, This man's got something going here. Got that fist closed, big punch to Simon Says, and if anyone deserves it, it's Simon Says. Big punch for Simon. Now Fonta caught, thrown down viciously. His shoulder pad came off in that. Now Fonta up against, into that turnbuckle. Big slap across the face, just paints the face of Fonta. Here comes Eric Cooper. Boom, that's gonna have to be a shot of the week candidate later on, folks. Eric Cooper just like a bowling ball into that corner. Going for that big clothesline by Simon Says, taking down Bobby. Now he rolls him over. Gonna go for the cover. The 1, 2, 3. It's over, folks. Nobody gets up from that. Your winners, Cooper and Says.